What's it like to pick up your family, move across the country, and build a new house, all while you're living somewhere else? Who do you trust? What builder do you use? How do you know which neighborhoods in the Cincinnati area to pick from? How do you know which real estate agent to choose? All these things can be very complicated. You know, alongside with that, you might be getting your house ready to sell. You got to time all that up between selling your house, buying the next one. There are a lot of moving parts. Today, we're walking through with some buyers here who are actually moving from out of state to the Cincinnati area. We're looking at some new builds here in the Cincinnati area. Today, we're looking with Fisher Homes. We're gonna look at some others while they are in town as well. But we're gonna talk about all those answers, kind of walk you through the process a little bit of what that might look like if you're thinking about moving across the country, moving across states to the Cincinnati area. We are also here in Harvest Meadows in the Batavia area, and these houses are selling like crazy because there is a pretty insane tax abatement that can save you hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month. All of that and more coming up now. All right, Caitlin, welcome back.
Welcome back
to the channel. Where are we at? Where are we at today?
We're here in Harvest Meadows in Batavia, Ohio.
Okay, we're hot and sweaty.
Yeah, we were just out in the sites doing all the things.
It's mid-August. We're showing some homes today. What's going on with this community? I've done a video here before, but it's been a while. There's a lot more houses here.
Yes.
It's a very popular spot. Why is that?
So we are in a section of Batavia that is on a 15-year tax abatement. So that saves already within itself a couple hundred on your monthly payment. So I know we were even quoting it with other homes in Batavia today, and it's
honestly, it was quite shocking. Like for you know, the buyer we have, I mean, all buyers are price sensitive to an extent, but like the jump in the numbers from this community to a similar, we were at
Silverstone, which is also Batavia. Each community offers different things. This one does have like the amenities, the walking trails, the trees all around. But that price jump was, I think, from like the 2,000 point to 1,500.
It was pretty dramatic.
Which is crazy for the same home.
Yeah, a couple $100 difference. Yeah. And I will say I've had other Batavia residents who live here already who are not crazy about that abatement because you know they would say maybe it's getting diluted some of their services, and I understand that. That's okay. You guys can talk about that in the comments. But for the people who are moving here, it's such an opportunity. We had a couple here from Maryland today, which was very cool. And they're comparing apples to apples. And that one thing this community doesn't have is the basements.
Correct.
Talk about that.
So everything in here is on a slab. Now we do our Maple Street collection. We have Maple Street 30. So if you are a little more price conscious, we can still put you in a single family home around the 300 point, even sometimes below. And then we do have our paired patios, which are the low maintenance stuff, but all of them are built on a slab. We just released a new section, which is where we were out today. But cul-de-sac sites, pie-shaped, close to a quarter acre, still good sized lots for
And 32 does run behind that. We actually were out there like walking the sites itself to hear like how much noise it is. When you're in the home, it's really not that bad, but there is some traffic going behind you on some of those sites. But new release because these have been selling like crazy here.
Yes, like hotcakes. They go very quickly because everybody wants to take advantage of that tax abatement.
It's the abatement. It's hundreds of dollars every single month.
For sure.
It's hard to pass up.
For sure. Location-wise, we're right across the street from Batavia Elementary School. So Batavia schools, I think we counted it was like 35 minutes from CDG.
We Google mapped it. It was 35 minutes exactly to CDG, I think. And I didn't.
Within like 10 to 12 minutes from like where you get on 275. So by all the shopping and dining that comes with the east side of town.
Eastgate, so Jungle Gyms and all the stuff that's there, Crossroads Eastside Church, all those, there's a lot of shopping, dining, Meijer, Walmart, everything's right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey guys, if you are new to the channel, I want to introduce myself. My name's Eric. I'm the team lead at Team Sztanyo at Keller Williams Advisors Realty. Our team is one of the top teams in the Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky area. Be sure to check out our Google reviews. We have over 100 5-star reviews. We've helped dozens and dozens and dozens of families move to the Cincinnati area, whether it's Cincinnati on the Ohio side or the Northern Kentucky side. Be sure to check out our reviews. We also do a lot with new construction. So whether it's Fisher Homes, Dries Homes, DR Horton, or others, we do a lot with new construction. We're kind of specialists in that way. And if you're looking to make a move to the Cincinnati or Northern Kentucky area, you can reach out to me directly at 513-813-6293, or you can email. It's gonna go straight to me, info@teamsztanyo.com, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. But if you're not ready yet, that's okay. Let's say your horizon's 3, 6, 9 months down the road, or even next year. Download the free relocation guide we have in the description below. It's free, no cost to you, but it's a great way to kind of get to know the area along with these other videos. Let's slow down. Let's actually backtrack a little bit and talk me through a little bit about what it's like for someone who is from out of town, and they're
Yes.
trying to make a move across the country. And fortunately, this couple has family here, so they can kind of crash there. Grandma's helping with one of the daughters, which is
Right.
nice. Not everyone has that. Walk me through your process a little bit of when
Yeah.
you're working with a buyer from out of town.
For sure. So I'll take it even a step back to when they reach out to you first,
Yep.
because you know we can
Hey.
do everything
Let's
together.
go.
You know, but essentially how it goes is we'll meet. We'll do like an introductory call if you're out of town, or I prefer meet in person. And that's basically so you can meet me face to face. I can get to know your story, what it is that your goal is out of this home search.
Yep.
From there, we narrow down what community, what area, what part of town, what floor plan, what home site. It's all a puzzle, and that's why we're here to help.
And I'd even stop you and say it might not be in person. It's probably a
Yeah.
virtual call first,
for
especially
sure.
if you're in a different state.
Yeah.
That way, when you do come for your visit, we can be as efficient as possible, because
Yes.
we've already narrowed down some
Yeah.
communities and some floor plans and some price
Yeah.
points. So we're very kind of like locked into what might work for you here.
For
But
sure.
Continue.
Everything can be done virtual, aside from obviously if you need to walk through a home, or I like to measure out the home site once we have one narrowed down, you know. But our customers today, we talked about financing, we talked about every part of Cincinnati, every floor plan that we had, and we're able to, when they came in town today after that long drive,
Yeah.
we were able to just go through it all, put some eyes on things, and have a good solution.
Well, it's
at the
also
end.
really nice because the floor plan they wanted was the Breckenridge, and you know you can go through the virtual tours online,
Yeah.
and those are nice, but there's really nothing like walking
Right.
through it.
Right.
And so we were able to walk through it, and in this story, the husband really thought he wanted a basement for guests, for
The
that rec room,
pool
for
table.
a pool table, for man
Yeah.
cave, for all that stuff. And then when we actually walked through the Breckenridge, he was like, "Oh, this is actually has all the space I
Right.
need. There's a guest suite upstairs. I can put my TV right here in the loft. There's storage in the
Right.
garage. There's an attic." He was like,
All the things.
And with the price point here without the basement and the tax abatement, he was like, like
Here we are. Here we
yeah,
are.
it was
But
very
those are all
interesting.
things we wouldn't have been able to do
Right.
unless we did the proper planning, for one.
Yep.
But two, came here in person and got it all.
Yeah.
We toured it. So
So that's a little bit of what the process is like.
Yeah.
And there's back and forth. Usually
For
you're doing your
sure.
homework before and after to
Yeah.
kind of dial in those preferences, those price points, maybe different communities.
Yeah.
Maybe you're going around town and looking at a model over here, or you're
Yes.
looking at a floor plan over there.
Yeah.
Or you're just feeling out the communities to be like, yeah, I thought I liked that one from the
Yeah.
online and the price point, but then when I got there, not so much.
Right,
Or
for
that
sure.
one I wasn't expecting to like and I really liked it.
exactly. It's so different once you're actually out there on the home site, walking through the home. You can only do so much by looking at a piece of paper. So
Yeah.
that's why we prioritize that. But it's also, we do our homework beforehand too, to make your time more efficient.
Yes.
So
And there's obviously a lot of moving parts with that. The one thing I'll say, and we'll wrap this, but you know, a lot of times homeowners who are moving here, they're looking to sell their home too. So a big part of our job is also to listen to you and understand what's going on in those sequence of events. Like in this scenario, there's some heavy state taxes in the state of Maryland about
Right.
selling or buying and which one comes first. So we took all that in and said, okay, let's create the ideal time frame here, the
Right.
ideal plan that will save you the most amount of money and help make this move as seamless and as possible for
Yeah,
you.
and also pair it with the incentives that we also have.
Yep.
We're like, okay, if we need to move quicker because the home site you want is here, we can't hold it. Let's figure out what deal we can put together to make sure everything works out
For
well.
sure. So if you guys are looking for new construction, obviously reach out to us at Team Sztanyo. We'll hook you up with Kaylin if you're looking
Yes.
on Fisher Homes on the Ohio side.
Yes.
Now, Fisher is mixed up between Ohio and Kentucky, but if you're looking on the Ohio side, we'll hook you up and we'll explore with you guys. So,
Heck yeah.
Kaylin, thanks again.
Thanks for having me.
All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.